Thank you guys for having me. My name is Jamie Howard. I work at True North Steel. Like she said, I'm lead coatings applicator. And how I got there, back in 2000, I made some bad decisions, which got me incarcerated for 19 plus years. And one day in 2005, after my father passed, I looked around and asked myself if this is what I wanted for my life, because life is going on without me out there. And in here, I'm just a number. I'm just merely existing. So that's the day that I started to change. I started to want more. I put my priorities in line. I put my family in line. I put them first. And about 5 years prior to getting out, I started preparing for success. I got a job in prison industries in 2010. And I worked as a welder out there, trying to perfect my skill for when I got out. I wanted to be successful. I was more afraid of failure once I got out than being incarcerated, if that makes sense. A lot of people put their trust in me. They went to bat for me. So I didn't want to let them down too. So in 2015, I started to prepare myself for success, and I didn't get out until 2019. So 5 years is when I started to prepare myself for release. It wasn't the day of, because I talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people say, well, when I get out, this is what I'm gonna do. When I get out, this is gonna change. When I get out, it doesn't happen when you get out. It happens while you're in there. The change is while you're in there, years before you get out. I don't know, a lot of people are doing a couple years, but that's a time for change. So I started changing in 2015. I started looking at the jobs list for society, and I wanted to be a productive citizen of society. So I networked. I talked to Rick Gardner in the prison industries, and he told me that he could possibly give me a job at True North Steel. And that's where I took him up on the offer, and that's where I landed. And since then, it's just success. Once I hit the streets, I knew it was going to be tough. I got out with $900, and for those people that say that it can't be done, or they have a hard time finding jobs, hard time finding housing, I didn't have nobody there for when I got out. I didn't have a family there to take me in and give me a place to stay or rides to work. All that was done by me. I wanted to succeed, so I just focused on what the next roadblock was. What's the next thing I got to accomplish? What's the next thing in the job? Housing, job, then a car, then a ride. For the first couple of weeks, I took a taxi to work, and that cost a lot until I got to know some people at work, and then they came and picked me up and took me back. So it's a struggle, but I did it. I mean, I'm here to say that it can be done. Just hard work, keeping your nose to the grind. I had held 2 jobs for a while just to try to make things work, and I'm here to say that it can be done.